why is it that we have the most communication as a generation, but for some reason we haven't like communicated properly? Um, I think this is kind of funny. Like, I think about like my parents and how I feel like their generation was better at that, and they got together, they formed unions, they created things that destroyed other hierarchies and everything like that. And I feel like we've done a really bad job. All we do is argue, and I don't think that like we all have such different opinions or political views. Like the truth is I feel like the political views that you have are very similar to one another. Like the right and the left are super similar to each other. But I think honestly, like the pride and the ego of a couple certain subjects, which are there to straight up pull on your heartstrings and mess with you emotionally, I feel like those have developed their way into your mind and have made it so they completely take over every other aspect of what you actually believe in. When I look at like us as a generation, it's argument after argument after argument after argument, and I understand why. It's because we're tired of the crap that's going on. We're tired of all of the unfairness that's actually been dealt to our generation and the generation below us. How we have a dollar that has failed completely. We have really nothing to look forward to, like with the future of the dollar. We don't know if the stock market's going to crash. We don't know if there's going to be a World War III. We don't know like anything. We have no clue what's going on. And it set us in a state of fear that has overlapped each other and made it very scary for a lot of people. And if you're not scared and you're just kind of chilling, people are going to say, oh, well, you have that privilege of not being scared right now. There's an argument about everything. There's an argument for why you aren't arguing. There's an argument for this and an argument for that. And what it's done is it's isolated us. It's set us on this path of isolation where you can't talk with anyone truly. You can't like join together and actually do something and accomplish something. You can't get through to people. You can't communicate. You can't do this. You can't do that. Like the words that I used in this, people are going to say you're just a centrist and you don't believe in anything. And it's like, okay, like they'll place you on some platform that you're against if you're just not for their platform. And it's kind of funny. It's anyone. I mean, it's anybody. Right? But, when I look at it, it's like, do you really believe in 100% of what your side says or what this says or what that says? It's like, the only thing I believe 100% of is Jesus. And that's it. I wish there was a Jesus political party because I'd vote for that. It would make it really easy. But, there's not. And we're going down a rabbit hole of like, let's argue, let's fight. Let's argue, let's fight. Let's isolate. We're always on our phones. We're always separated from the pack. We're always doing this, There's a lot more communication that goes on, but 90% of that is with bots or with an artificial intelligence thing or with other people who don't really care and they're behind a microphone and they're just yapping and yelling at your face. Because they would never do it in front of your face. They would just rather avoid it. So there's plenty of reasons. Why do I believe that we're the loneliest generation? We're the loneliest generation because when we do talk, we just argue, we fight. We can't get along ever with anyone. I know people that can't get along with the people that believe in the same thing they believe in. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you, like, what are we doing right now? They just want to argue. They want to fight. They want to start like going down this rabbit hole of like, let's argue, let's fight, let's do this, let's do that. Like, you're wrong. You both are wrong. Everyone's wrong. Like, there's no correcting. If you think that I'm going to sit here and tell you that one side of the government wants nothing but the truth and justice and everything, bull crap. It's bull crap. Like, there's both sides want corruption. They want power. They want everything. They want it all, right? They've connected and they've combined to make sure that you lose and that you think you're winning when you win your argument. So that you think you're winning when you win your political mumbo jumbo. They think you're winning. They make you think that you're winning when in fact you're losing. You're sitting on your butt. You're not making any money. They're taking everything. You know, they're lying to your face. And you're just like, oh yeah, like, I'm winning because like my beliefs actually won the political party this year. We won the presidential election this year. It's like, you won. Congratulations, you won in a losing battle. You won in something that like was built to screw you for trying. Like, don't argue, don't fight, you know. The reason we lose is because we fight. The reason we lose is because we argue. The reason minimum wage is so much below the minimum life on this planet is because we've allowed it. Because we haven't joined together. We haven't actually tried to fix it. We haven't. All we've done to try and fix it is argue and argue and argue and argue and argue and argue. It's not going to do anything. We have to succeed. We have to join together. We have to make it so we can join together and we can become friends. But not only that, we can become powerful allies among each other that can actually do something and make a cause and make a change. But no one wants to do that. All you want to do is fight for your political party, or fight for this, or fight for that, or fight for this, or fight for that. Why are we fighting? Don't fight. Nothing happens when we fight. We need to join together. We need to be a part of the same cause. We need to be a part of the same group so that we can actually do something about it. We can sit here and yap and cry and whine about it all day. Do it. I mean, look at what happens when you do it. You'll just become a sad, homunculus being of an individual. No. Why are we the loneliest generation? Because we can't communicate. We can't talk. We can't do it. It's not possible. Every time we try, we just fail. So, yeah.